Electronic waste. Mobile phones, tablets, laptops. The proliferation of digital devices is becoming a problem for the planet because once they came to the end of their useful lives, every year almost 50 million tons of technological scrap is generated. The recycle rate is very poor. Improving it is vital to slowing climate change, and avoiding harm to the environment. The Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) defines the defines electronic waste as any devices any devices powered by electrical energy has reached has reached the end of its working life. I repeat, any devices powered by electrical energy that has reached the end of its working life. So we are not just talking about mobiles. Let's have a look at some types of WEE materials like waste electrical materials. WEE means waste electrical electronic equipment that are around. What are the what are these? They are fridges, freezers and other cooling equipments. Telecommunication equipments like computers, telephones, mobile phones, consumer electronic devices like solar panels, TVs, motors and screens, LED bulbs, vending machines are waste electronic equipment. The problems of technological waste in the world. According to an UN report, the world generated 80.5 million of electronic waste in 2018. 48.5 million tons of electronic waste is generated. This figure highlights the growing importance of recycling, which allows which also throws up some worrying statistics. A mere 20% of the waste is recycled. Only 20% of waste recycled. If we carry on like this, the UN estimates that could reach 120 million tons. At present time 48 million tons, and we have reached 120 million tons of electronic scrap by 2050. By 2050. The volume of e-waste produced worldwide and bad recycling management present a danger to the environment. Bad recycling management present a danger to the environment. Among the most common substances around found in the discarded items are cadmium, lead, lead toxic, antimony, nickel and mercury. Toxic elements polluted rivers like lakes, seas and releases gases into the atmosphere that upset ecosystems. So, reverting to a production and consumption model the that reduces the amount of electronic waste cannot be put off any longer. Responsible consumption capable of lengthening useful life. Responsible consumption capable of lengthening useful life and slowing the growth of refuse is one of the answer to the problem. I repeat, responsible consumption capable of lengthening useful life and slowing the growth of this refuse is one of the answer to the problem. The refuse of technological devices the refuse of technological devices has become the only option in the face of an efficient and inefficient recycling system to reduce the levels of electronic waste. In 2014, the French company opted for electronic refurbishment refurbishment and was considered to be one of the most innovative in Europe. How can we reduce technological garbage? Let's look at some of them. We are using more and more devices and replacing them more often. Changing this habit, changing this habit as much on the consumer. We should be less susceptible to marketing strategies that encourages consumption as on manufacturers who are increasingly adopting policies like eco design who are increasingly adopting policies like eco design reuse. The experts in electronic recycling recommend that friends or family inherit devices that still work or that they be offered on the second hand market. There is also the possibility of donating them to specialized charities. It means that phones not work, give them to charities. If you want to change the mobile phones, then you give to donate the mobile phones. Recycle. When the item no longer works, there is no chance of it being used by someone close. Recycling should be the option. One option for the consumer is to hand the old devices to the shop where the new one is being purchased, or to some company that specializes in electronic refurbishment. UN Sustainable Development Goal 12 talks for the necessity to ensure sustainable consumption ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Referring to discarded electronic devices, this means achieving ecological acceptable management throughout the life cycle. We all reducing the release of poisons into the atmosphere, water, soil, minimize their negative impact on health and the environment. Benefits of recycling technological waste. So we take a look back this data. Global e-waste in 2020. A small equipment like irons, kettles, vacuum cleaners is more than 37% is wasted. Large equipments like fridge, washing machines, microwaves, cookers, 22%. Temperature exchange equipments like heaters, air condition ACs, thermostats, 20% waste. Screens like TV, PCs, 14%. A small items like mobile phones, laptops, 9% wasted. Lamps, 1% like bulbs, 1% waste. So we are going to discuss the another. What are the benefits of recycling technological waste? According to a report, it is 13 times more costly to extract minerals from natural deposit. According to a report, it is 13 times more costly to extract minerals from natural deposits. It is to recover them from a technological waste for the manufacturer of new devices. Then it is to recover them from the technological waste for the manufacturer of new devices. Obtaining minerals like platinum, copper, palladium does not just involve digging them up and processing them. It also requires the use of huge quantities of water and energy. This is where the concept of circular economy. This is where the concept of circular economy comes. The concept of circular economy comes in based on the use of materials from recycled items and less dependence on the virgin resources. Virgin resources means natural resources. Extraction. Recycling electronic gadgets doesn't just improve the quality of the environment, it also brings together benefits. The International Telecommunication Union (ITU) reckons that these items correctly recycled could generate opportunities worth over 62.5 billion annually and create millions of new jobs worldwide. If we recycle the used products, we can create also new jobs worldwide. With this in mind, both this organization and the UN have set themselves a target to increase global recycling to 30% and reach up to 50% in countries legislation on e-waste. With legislation, make it law on e-waste. Bad practices in processing of e-waste are a handicap. Bad practices in the processing of e-waste are a handicap, and paradoxically, these abound in those countries that have the most of it. We are talking here about developing countries like Southeast Asia and sub-Saharan African countries, which are generating a negative environmental impact, through lack of the right infrastructures. Principal among the illegal methods of so-called informal recycling, which consists of using toxic products in the open air and acid baths. Thank you.